Hello and welcome to another Python tutorial. My name is Tom with LearnPythonTutorial.com, and in today's tutorial we're going to get a little bit more advanced on the Python string formatting method, and we're going to jump into right where I left off yesterday. What happened was I don't feel like I explained it very well in the last example, so we're going to create a new example and try to explain it a little bit better. Then we'll get into some other string formatting. So first things first, I'm going to create a tuple that is represented by variable animal. So we'll do tuple. Now we're going to do dog and cat. Alright. Then we'll do name, and we'll add some names. Do Maggie, that's my dog's name, and Missy, the cat's name. Alright, now we're going to create a string object. We're going to say I have a, and then we're going to put in our curly brackets as our placeholder. We're going to do 0, and I'm going to explain what's going on after I type this out. 0 and curly brackets. Alright, so this is going to be replaced by dog, so I have a dog named, and then we're going to do 1 square brackets, 0 square brackets, curly bracket, and close out our string. And we're going to do format, and we're going to do animal and name, and I have a dog named Maggie. Alright, so what happened here? Well, first things first. We have our placeholders, which are represented by curly brackets. The first number here in both of them is going to go to the formatting arguments. Alright, so it goes to the 0 index. That would be animal. So Python sees animal and says, oh, this is a name representing a object, which is a tuple. Alright, so then it goes to the tuple, and then it goes, oh, I need the 0 index, and I need to return that. So 0 index would be dog, so it returns us dog. Same thing happens here with this placeholder. It goes to the 1 index of our arguments, which would be name. Alright, so this is 0, this is 1. Alright, goes to 1, and it goes to 0 index of name, so it goes to name, 0 index is Maggie. Alright, we can do this again. We can do the cat. I have a, and we do curly brackets, we do 0, we do square bracket, we do 1, we do square bracket, we do curly bracket, named, and then we do our other placeholder. I'm going to do 1, and we do square bracket, we'll do 1, square bracket, curly brackets closed out, close out our string, and then do format, do animal, name, return. I have a cat named Missy. So what happens there? Well, same thing. We got a 0 index of our formatting. The first one's always for the format argument. We got animal. So we got animal, we're up here, and then we go to the first index. So 0, 1, cat, to return to us. And same thing here. We go to the 1 index position, so 0, 1, name. Then we go to name, and then the first index position there. So 0, 1, Missy, return to us. So that's how that works. It's pretty cool how that works, actually. So you can actually create a tuple with a very long list of stuff, and we can pull stuff in and out of our string objects themselves. Alright, let's look at some more advanced stuff. Let's say we're looking at rjust and ljust string methods before. We can actually do that with formatting itself. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do create string object. We're going to do curly bracket, and then we're going to do colon, and we're going to do greater than, and we're going to do 50. So the greater than is actually saying align to the left. So whatever way this is pointing is which direction it's going to align, and we're going to say 50 index positions. Close out our curly brackets, do our quotes, and we're going to do format. We're going to just put a string here, align left. Hit return, and as you see, it's aligned to the left. and here's my whole full string object itself. So it's aligned to the left. We also do it right. We'll create another one. Curly brackets, colon. Should 50. So we see we're pointing to the right now, so it's going to align it to the right. Curly brackets. Close out our string object format. I'm going to say aligned. Hit return. And now it's aligned to the right. Here's the start of our string object, and it goes all the way to the right. We can also center as well. We could do quote, square bracket, colon, and then above your 6 keys, this little caret thing, do 50, do our curly bracket, close out our string, do format. I'm going to say I am center. Return, and as you can see, it's centered inside the string object. So that's like positioning using format. You can get a binary number using format. So like you want to know what binary number is being returned to you for a certain value. We could do binary, and we could do our curly brackets, and that's going to be 0, and we'll do B, curly brackets, and format, and number, let's do 324, return, and there's our binary number right there. If you want to make it a little bit more accurate, we could do the same thing. Just push it up here, but we put a number sign here, and hit return. Oops. No. Is it number that? Oh yeah, that's correct. OB and then the binary. I'm sorry, I just seen all the binary numbers I missed the B, so that is correct. So that's your full binary. What else could you do? We can comma separate numbers, which I think is pretty cool because I have a hard time ever counting out where the commas should actually be. So we can do colon, comma, close out our placeholder, close out our string object, do format, and then inside here we'll just put some ridiculously long number, return, and as you can see from the right, it's comma separated. That's pretty cool. You know, if you're dealing with money, that might be an option that you might want to use when spitting out numbers to your users. We'll clear the screen here. What else could we do? We could do date and time formatting. We could do something like import date time. This is just a software package that contains date and time setup. We can do date is equal to date time, date time, and we'll do 2015, 10, 13, oh no, today's 16, my birthday's the 13th. Hit return, and then you could call it, we create a string object, our placeholder symbol, curly brackets, colon, and we do percentage Y, capital Y for year. Or no, we don't want to do year first. That's not how we do it. Month, and we'll do backslash, and then we'll do another percentage symbol for day. It's a little d. Backslash, and then percentage for Y, capital Y for year. Close out our curly brackets, close out our string, and dot format, and we'll do date, and return. So what happened there? Well, we said, alright, we want the month, 10, separated by backslash or forward slash, whatever one that is. Then we went day, then separate it, and then 2015. So we get the date from our object up here, which is represented by date. We get the date time setup, software setup, however it sets that up in the back end, and it spits this out, this number here in this format. That's pretty cool. You can format like that. Say you have some kind of I don't know, running some kind of test online, like for academic reasons, and you want to spit out a percentage for what the students scored on their test, we could do something like correct equals, let's do 78 total equals 84, and then we could do something like I'm just gonna create a string, and then our placeholder, or no, we'll do give us some information here first. Your score is, and then we put our placeholder here, and we'll do a colon period 1, and then percent, that should be a colon, not a quote, and close out our curly brackets. Sorry about that, I don't know why I put a double quote in there. Then we'll do format, and you'll do correct divided by total, and we hit return, and you get your score is 92.9%. Alright, what is the 1? Well, the 1 is where you got your decimal point here, so it's saying we want decimal separated. You got your 1 here is saying how many positions you want after the decimal, and this is indicating we want it in the percentage format, or we want a percent here behind it. So we could also do this again. We can say like 3, hit return, and see we get 92.857%. Alright, so you get decimal, then 3, and then percent. That's how that's set up. Is there anything else? Drawing a blank right now. Drawing a blank. Definitely drawing a blank. Oh, when we're doing I showed you left-right formatting. If you want to fill in the characters, we could do something like this. I want to show you that. I skipped over that. So, say we want to fill in with dollar signs. So I'm feeling rich today. We're going to center it, and we're going to say 50. Then close out our placeholder, close out a string, and I'm going to say format. I'm going to say more money. Close out that string, close out our argument, hit return, and we get our dollar signs with more money. So what happened? We're saying, hey, we want dollar signs to fill in on each side of our argument here. So this is the white space. If you leave it blank, it's just going to be white space. But we said, yeah, we want dollar signs, and this indicates we want center, and we want it 50 index spots. Like I said, we could play around with this for days with formatting. This is like, you know, I showed you the basics of the last tutorial, and then this one I showed you some more advanced stuff in formatting the strings. If you guys want to learn more, there's a ton of information on the docs at python.org. Check them out. Like I said, if I sat here, I'd be explaining this for the next couple of weeks on formatting, and I think you guys would like to move on. So just to let you know, this is some of the stuff that it can be done with formatting. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need some help with it, I'm here to help you guys. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.